There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Ian Anderson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Soler on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Luis Garcia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping up is Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rosario.
Now the pitch. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now the pitch. That's by him for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. He'll try it again, 3-2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Set and the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. And the count will be full. Working for the punch out and the offering. But it's fouled down the first base side. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves go down quietly. Still no score. Back now from Truist Park. Second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Jorgon Alvarez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. Fouled away. Very high, 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Softly hit down the line, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Tucker is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 10,
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Gurriel behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Another 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Chopper to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, it'll be Austin Riley. As they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Austin Riley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
To third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
Ball 2.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Duvall.
Standing in now, Duvall. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Duvall, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Striding in is Travis d'Arnaud, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the AB now. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, Garcia.
Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Luis Garcia. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. One pitch on its way. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
First pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ian Anderson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The left fielder, number 8.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, fouled off. Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another 0-2 home. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Reined in on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 44, Jorgon Alvarez.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Jorgon Alvarez.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That misses 2-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Brantley. He can't get there as it falls in.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Austin Riley. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Albies on at first, nobody out. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2-2. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Tucker. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And Duvall come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Got a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. At the plate, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Good waste pitch, 1 and 2. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Tucker waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
The first baseman,
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And there's ball one. Curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Ian Anderson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Is a changeup that misses 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Blake Taylor, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 62, Blake Taylor.
Next, here is Eddie Rosario, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch.
Nope. I got to count 2-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 62, Blake Taylor.
Aledmus Diaz will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
First delivery to him. Wind up and the 0-1. Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And that one yanked just foul. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Second baseman Jose Altuve, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next up, Michael Brantley, who bounced out last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
as it's grounded sharply to first.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. On to the bottom of inning number 6. All tied at 1-1. Ryan Stanek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Ryan Stanek.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Fouled away. Fastball high there, 1-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. No balls and a strike to count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. They look like he almost confused the hitter.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
So 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Again, a 1-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Duvall.
Up next, Duvall. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now here's the first offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and the Braves open things up here. It's 4-1.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Yimi Garcia, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia. Now batting, the catcher, Travis Darno.
At the plate now, Travis Darno, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Bregman.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Count's even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A payoff pitch one more time. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
That'll bring up Jorgon Alvarez. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Bregman stands at first with 1 out. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Careful.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
A.J. Minter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Guillermo Heredia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Tucker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch.
Oh, 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Bounce to first. And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Tucker waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Fred Martin.
Now at the plate here is Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The first baseman, number 10, Dansby Swanson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Here's the 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next to hit is Martin Maldonado. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Chas McCormick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Astros, number 20, Chas McCormick.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Pitch of the at-bat coming up. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. McCormick, runner at first with 2 gone. Little chopper back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail it 4-1. Coach Rayleigh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a solo shot here to left center field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now, Jorge Soler. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 55.
Riley Price will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31. Riley Price.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Rayleigh offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Braves 5 and the Astros 1. Luke Jackson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Jackson, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Soler on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down and away, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bregman stands at second with no outs. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-2, full count.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jorgon Alvarez. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Will Smith answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in once again is Carlos Correa. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Heredia is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And now a diving tag, and he hangs on for the out. And with that, this ball game is over.
Man, that's what we call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Braves have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Ian Anderson is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.